What's going on, YouTube? Welcome to the Living Free channel. My name is Tyler Freed, and in today's video, I'm going to be giving an update. I'm going to be talking about what I'm doing right now. I'm going to be talking about kind of my review and kind of reflecting on training and the things that have been going on with that and what I plan to do over the next couple months. And just kind of talk about a few different things in this video. There's no real straightforward, like straight to the point topic. It's just an update. It's just what's on my mind, kind of a rant video. And so if you're into the rant videos, then this is a good video for you. So currently I'm headed up from Houston, Texas, and I'm headed to Coppell. I got a load out of Coppell down to Houston, delivered early this morning. It is currently 5:40 in the morning, but I delivered earlier than this. I delivered at like 4:30 at the place that I dropped at, and I dropped at this place and then picked up a load at the exact same place. It was easy. So it was drop and hook on both ends. It was a drop and hook in Coppell and a drop and hook in Houston, and now I'm headed back up to the exact same place that I picked up from yesterday. And so yeah, that's pretty much it. And I'm going to be dropping this load, and then I'll be headed home for home time. I'm going to go spend some time with my son and my wife and other family members, and we are going to have a good weekend. I'm going to be taking some time off, and then I'll be coming back out next week, and I will be solo for the next couple months. And I'm going to kind of talk about why I'm going to be solo, and I'm going to be kind of talking about how training basically, I'll just get right into it. The reason I'm going to be going solo is I've been training nonstop since Christmas. Okay, I've been training. Now, the first student I got, he only lasted like 2.5 weeks. Okay, and he got off my truck. He didn't want to do this anymore. He basically left me in the middle of training, right? And I do have a video about that, but I got Pedro right after I got home. Basically, the first student I got, I've had 3 students. The first one didn't work out. He left me in the middle of training. Well, when I went home, after he left me, I stayed out maybe another week after he left me and went home. Well, after I went home and came back out, Pedro got on my truck. Pedro was in the class with Millis in Burleson, Texas, and he got put on my truck, and I finished his training. It took about 6 to 7 weeks to finish his training. And so this is all since Christmas. And I finished his training, and then right after, I went home after I finished his training. And then right after that, I got Mike, and Mike and I did about 3 weeks of training. And now he will be getting into his own truck this week. So that's really good. He's going to be on his own. And I've already kind of been planning on taking a huge break from training, and that's just where I'm at with it. And why? Why am I doing that? Well, number one, ever since my kid's been here, basically I've been training the entire time. And when you're training, it's very tough to communicate. It's very tough to do other things besides just train, because if you're really trying to benefit the student, if you're really trying to teach them and basically cause them to become a good truck driver, you've got to spend your time and energy and focus on making sure they learn what they need to learn before they go out on their own. You've got to take it seriously. If you're going to train people how to do this job and actually do it safely and efficiently and set them up for success and not just wing it, because there's a lot of trainers who don't care and they just simply let the student drive them around and make them more money and don't really teach them anything. Well, that's not me. I wanted Pedro to get out of the truck and feel confident in his ability to do the job on his own, and also understand the trucking industry as a whole. Not just learn how to drive the truck, but understand all the different opportunities that are out there. And I did the exact same thing with Mike. Okay, so I wanted to make sure they knew what they were doing and they felt confident in what they were doing. So that takes a lot of effort. It takes a lot of focus, and that's what I've been doing for the last, about 4 months now. I'm ready for a break. I need a break. I kind of miss running solo, to be honest with you, and I want to run solo for a while because, like I said, you're consumed with training. You're constantly on the truck with another person, and it's not like it was terrible being on the truck with Mike or Pedro. I had fun with them, but at the same time, it's like, okay, I'm ready to be solo for a while. It's nice to just get up, drive out your shift or whatever, and take time off. Okay, so that's basically what I'm doing over the next couple months. And like I've been telling you, people that follow my channel, if you're new to the channel, make sure you like the video, subscribe to the channel. Check out my other videos. They are going to pop up at the end of this one. Make sure you check those out. Go follow me on Instagram. I'll follow you back. But yeah, if you're a subscriber already and you follow my content, you listen to all my videos or whatever, you already know that I've been telling you that some changes are to come over the next couple months. I am going to be changing what I'm doing. I'm also going to be, doing different things with my videos, with my content on the YouTube channel, and none of it's bad. None of it's bad. It's going to be better than it is now, a lot better than it is now. I truly believe it is, and I really feel like the next move I'm about to make, I'm going to be much happier in, because it will be a step forward for me personally and for my family. So that's what I'm going to be doing. But like I said before in previous videos, recent videos, nothing is going to really be changing until about 2 months from now. So just kind of expect the same thing that's been going on. But basically, I'm going to be running solo. I've already touched on this too, that I have a vacation planned at the beginning of July, and I'm going to be running solo all the way up until then. And so, yeah, so basically expect a lot of these videos where I'm just driving and showing you the point of view of me driving and me kind of just talking about different subjects. Because this is honestly the type of content I like to make. I like to show the viewer what it's like to ride in a truck. I like to do videos like that. And I also like to do videos where I'm talking and, basically expanding on different subjects. Okay, so that's what I'm going to be doing here over the next couple months. And so, yeah, I hope that you like the videos I've made so far. If you're a follower, I really hope that you are enjoying the channel, and I'm going to continue to be making these videos. So, yeah, but I'm not going to be training over the next couple months. Touched on that. And basically, I would like to have the time, because like I said, not only I have to focus when I'm training, I have to focus on training. I have to focus on making sure this person learns what they need to learn. I already touched on that, but where I'm going with it is, with YouTube, you have to have time in order to really increase the quality of your videos, like the quality videos you put out. You have to have time to do YouTube videos. The videos I'm able to do while I'm training, all I have to do is hit record, talk about the subject, and just basically shoot from the hip. In my channel, like, I know how to edit videos and do all that. I've learned about that. And my channel is a very raw channel, raw and uncut. And the reason it is, because I feel like that's my brand, honestly. I will do videos here in the future where I start editing videos, especially scenic videos. I do want to do more of those. So that is something to expect here in the near future, where I start doing a lot of videos that are scenic, like scenic routes, basically beautiful areas that I drive through. I'm going to do some videos like that. In those videos, I would like to basically, I want to edit them. I want to make them higher quality. And in order to do that, I have to have the time at the end of the day to edit those videos. YouTube is very time consuming. It's time consuming even doing videos that you're not editing. Okay? It is. But I would like to improve the quality of my channel, and in order to do that, I've got to have that free time. See, when I'm solo, I basically have to take a 10-hour break every single night, no matter what, because I'm solo. Well, when I was training, Pedro and Mike both had their CDL, so we never had to stop. Even if their 10-hour break was up, I could drive an extra 5 hours, and we did that because it really the thing is that consumed all my time. And in the future, I would like to really blow up this YouTube channel. And in order to blow up the YouTube channel, I've got to have time to put into blowing up the YouTube channel. I know how to do it, I just got to have the time to do it. And so basically that is why I'm returning to doing solo for now, because I want to start really hammering away and really focusing on my passion, which is making these videos, which is basically building my brand. And that is what I'm doing with this channel, because I have a long-term view with this channel. Whenever I start my own business in the trucking industry, I'm going to use this channel to promote that business, to connect with other drivers out there. I'm using it to network. I mean, it's been absolutely awesome starting this YouTube channel. I'm really enjoying it. And basically, long story short, by me going solo again, I have the time to really spend on this YouTube channel. So I hope you guys understand that. Like, yeah, and I've made killer money as a trainer. I mean, I've been killing it with income. I mean, I'm making money that I didn't even know I could make, right? It's amazing. But at the same time, over the long run, I want to make that kind of money with my passion. And I still make great money solo here in this. I still do, right? But in the long run, I know that I can make great money and really, really build wealth by starting my own business, building my own brand, and that's what I would like to start focusing on more and more, right? So, yeah, that's pretty much what's on my mind right now. I mean, you have to, and that's probably going to be the topic of the video, is basically, in order to expand, sometimes you got to take a step back, one step back to take 2, 3, 4 steps forward. Sometimes you have to free up some time, even though it's costing you a little bit in the short term. In the long term, it's going to pay dividends. It is. And that's basically what the topic of this video is. It's going to be that. That's what the title is going to be, something like that. Like, you have to take a step back to take 2 steps forward, because it's true. You know, I was in another industry before I got into trucking. Well, I had to leave that job and not make an income for a while and go through trucking school and go through training to get my CDL. And then guess what though? I ended up making more money in trucking than I did at my previous job. But I had to take that step back to take 2 steps forward. And it's the greatest decision as far as career goes that I've made in my life. It's the greatest decision. So that's just the bottom line, right? And it's the same thing. If you have a passion, okay, trucking is an amazing business. If you have a passion for something that is kind of outside of trucking, then you have to have time to, like, basically spend on building up that passion and making it a legitimate business, right? And that's what I want to do. YouTube is a business. And it's not just YouTube that I'm passionate about. It's not the only thing, but YouTube is one of the things where, like I said before, earlier in this video, that I would like to have more and more time to spend on improving the channel, improving my content, making it higher quality. So that is what I'm going to be doing. And I still love trucking. Don't get me wrong. Trucking is a passion of mine. I love trucking. I love this industry. And my YouTube channel is directly connected to this industry. I talk about trucking all the time. Why? Because I'm doing it. And I'm a company driver right now. When I become an owner-operator in the future, I will be doing content about my experience of being an owner-operator. I'm going to be doing all of that. I'm going to be talking about every single thing that there is to do with being an owner-operator. Every time I expand and do something different, even if I start investing in real estate in the future, I want to own real estate. I want to invest in that. Whenever I do that, I'm going to talk about that on this channel. Like, this channel is not a, like, one topic channel. It's not. And that's what I want everybody to understand. I do not have trucking in the name of my channel. It's the Living Free channel. It is not the Living Free trucking channel. I do not want to only touch on trucking. Trucking is what I do. It's a part of me. It's part of my brand, but it's not the only thing that I like to talk about. because as you can see, I've done some videos on personal finance. That's a huge passion of mine. I like to do videos talking about personal finance. I like to talk about many different subjects other than just trucking, right? And I'm not saying that the channels out there that only talk about trucking and that's what they're niched down to, that they're doing something wrong. No, those channels are great too. But for me personally, as I grow, I want to share my growth. I want to share all of that. So this is a life, it's basically a lifestyle channel. It's basically my life, and it's my opinion on things, and that's it. It's not a one subject channel, and I just want everybody to know that. So if you're following me to only know about trucking, well, I'm going to be making other content besides just trucking, okay? That's just the way it is. And yeah, so I know that this is kind of a rant. It is what it is, but I like to update my viewers, update all my subscribers basically on what's going on with me, what's on my mind. I like to do that. And please tell me, share in the comment section what you plan on using trucking for, because I think that's a good topic. Everybody has a different plan when they come into trucking. Some people, they just want to get into trucking and have a nice, safe, secure job and just basically, you know, have a good income, get home time on the regular, and have a 401k and benefits, and they're fine. They don't really care to do much more than that. And then you have people that want to come into trucking and go straight owner-operator and build a fleet or whatever. Like, everybody has different goals when coming into the industry. Everybody has a different path in life and a path they want to take. And so I would like to hear, I would like to, well, see, basically, because you have to put it in the comment section. So I would like to see what your goals are. Why are you getting into trucking? Why are you? Because I talk a lot about why I got into trucking and why I think trucking's beneficial. But I want to hear from you. I want to see what you say. And I think that's really interesting, hearing and seeing many different reasons why people get into trucking. And yeah, so please leave that comment if you're somebody that's made it this far into the video. That will be really interesting for me to see, so make sure you do that. But anyway, yeah, I'm headed up to the Big D, to Dallas, and I will be headed home. So if you're watching this video and you made it all the way through, I really appreciate you for listening to the entire video. And I would appreciate it if you're new to, once again, hit the subscribe button, hit the like button, share the video, go follow me on Instagram, I'll follow you back. And thank you for watching, and God bless. Have a great day. Peace out.